Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward. And call it a 4-yard gain on first down.
The tackle by Troy Polamalu.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Complete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this.
The punt team now as this one's sent away. Beckham, the return. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 39, Vick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Steps away to his left. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Flush to his right. Vick loses the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And they're on 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. They'll roll him out right. Caught left side, it's Beckham. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They'll try it now with Mostert going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll find Metcalf. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll run with Mostert. And he touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles add on to their lead. All facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early. Conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. This is Mostert. And a nice gain there as he'll and the 20.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Finding room at the 30. And he will fire. It's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Myles Garrett.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. Them to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down.
Normally being a big the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
5-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. Themselves on the board here at 14-3.
And automatic, Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring. You know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
Allen now on first down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
To Justin Jefferson.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown. 79 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a...
You hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving. Sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
On return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
And he's into the clear. Past the 20, 10, and he'll take it in. Raheem Mostert, 77 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
Eagles 21, Cowboys 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Allen flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hill on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
This is Johnson. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And not much running room. Down to the 32. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
The 32-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can...
This is intercepted.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for free.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Take over 1st and...
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
At their own 12-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down, Vick. Over the middle to Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Got a man, it's caught inside the touchdown, Cowboys. Darren Waller, 53 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. 1st down and a little extra from Mostert. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
He's brought down.
That good for 19 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson. 42 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. He's into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On 2nd down, Vick again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
That throw by Vick, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
throwing again. Vic on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
18-yard line.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
From the red zone now, Vic. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. The backfield here as they elect to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. That little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Allen's throw is complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys' side of the field. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be...
He's got him in, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vic. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Do this too.
Picked off near the 29. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. And the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
47-yard line. 5 yards on the play.
On play action, Allen. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? From the gun, it's Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Exactly.
Deadass? No, that would be Stalin, most likely, or Genghis Khan.
How many bloodthirsts does he play as?
Stalin has, like, a lot more kills.
He probably didn't even use a credit card either.
He was there at the start of the game.
No, he created the game.
He got the game right as.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. To return it, here's Reggie Bush. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Bush. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A give. This is Bush. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
By number 25.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one. But it's going to be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tay-App. Williams, 61 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a
49ers nothing. Aldrich Rosas to kick off for the Giants.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On 1st down, Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Adrian Amos.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Being chased out left. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 19 yards away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
These two teams all tied after 1.
1st quarter with the score tied 7-7.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Allen will try again on second down. And going deep for Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Another dollar, baby.
Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
James White's first carry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 30.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for White. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
The tackle by Troy Polamalu.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Bo. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of mid.
Nick, I'm in the Super Bowl right now. I just looked at this kid's team. 80 overalls. What? He has 80, Lamar.
First play of the drive, success, 19 yards.
Yeah, he has a chance.
Give him a chance. Don't go too hard on him.
What?
Don't go too hard on him. There's a chance. Jack.
You know, it's just unlucky. I thought it was Jack. He has Julian Edelman, Nick.
Never mind.
So that'll back them up 5.
Run the ball the whole game. Don't even pass.
No, I'm passing. He already punted me the ball.
15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
What if you lose?
He already punted me the ball.
I know, but
He's using the fucking D-line, Nick. If I lose, then... Yeah. I thought he had a Patriots theme team because in the Super Bowl, you know how it doesn't show the top 3? I just saw Julian Edelman returning it. No, I checked the team after I saw Lamar on the team. Went and looked, 80 Lamar.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
What? Yeah, and I finally get a win. Nick, I'm on a 9-game win streak. No, like I started the season 2-3 and haven't lost since.
The most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off.
Should have saw some of the games I had. Should have saw what happened last game.
They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes in.
I'll play after I win the Super Bowl.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the ball.
Don't you have the car maxed already?
And you've got to see a fist bump on the sideline, head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team,
Well, I got free Super Bowl win. I had to fight to get here, though. I was 2-3.
What the fuck is causing me the lag?
Julian Edelman returning.
Outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Nick, I've been versing tryhards all day. People have been getting bailed out. Why it's watching my stream? You should have saw what's been happening to me. Last game, I was winning. No, this is how the game went. He got the ball first, Nick. I like got stuck on D-line, but I got like I shed around the guy, and then he got a throw out of sack because I sacked him. Clicked on to get the perfect user pick just to make sure I got it. Devontae Adams moss me, breaks the tackle and runs in.
They defer to White out of the shotgun.
I remember
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
kept getting bailed out, kept getting the moss angle.
And then I scored a touchdown, and then he got another throw out of sack. But I got a pick with Troy this time because he just threw it to a covered guy. So, and then I got a pick 6, and then I clamped him up again when he got the ball. 4th and 15, and he tried to run stretch, and then he left.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll fly away for the 2nd time.
Guy thought that 4th and 15 stretch would have worked.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in.
He's leaving.
What position you in?
What do you mean?
MVP.
I don't know. He just left. How did that kid make it to the Super Bowl? Yeah, you verse people in the Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
One Super Bowl win reward.
I'm lagging. I'm just gonna turn off. I try to stream.
What to give you?
Red zone pack, some trophies, and some coins.
A lot?
What do you mean?
A lot of coins?
I think it said 38K. I clicked off because I didn't care.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Yeah, but I get 5K per win.
Weekend league's definitely worth it.
Yeah, that's worth it, but seasons I'm just bored and I gotta. Nick, I had 3,000, and I'll tell you how much I got after winning like all the way to the Super Bowl. I keep clicking on the wrong thing.